Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. I'm Caitlin M. Berard, Executive Director of the Manistee DDA. The Manistee DDA's April 8th, 2020 regular meeting being conducted remotely, where all members of the Manistee DDA are in separate locations and not at city, are called to order today by Chair Kyle Mosier shortly. As always, this meeting is being recorded and will be broadcast on Manistee TV YouTube channel. There will be no video associated with this meeting, solely audio. The reason for this projecting Zoom sometimes causes a delay, which makes communication in this scenario difficult and awkward. In just a moment, we'll start individually unmuting the microphones of each member of the Manistee DDA. We're unmuting them individually to make sure there's no disturbance audio feed coming from each of them. Doing so individually allows to have audio issues. Recording Secretary Kelly McCall is assisting me with this meeting, and you may hear her voice if you have an issue that requires her assistance. This includes her request to repeat motions for clarification. The microphones of all members of the Manistee DDA and myself will always be live unless there is audio disruption. I will now begin to unmute and check each microphone that will be live during this meeting. As a reminder, Manistee DDA board members, please clearly state your name before speaking or making a motion or a second. Roll call will be taken by the recording secretary as usual.
Tamara DePonio. Oh, are we unmuting here, Caitlin, before?
You say the name, I'll unmute.
Okay. Barry Lind.
Barry is here.
Kyle Mosier.
Present.
Present.
Jody Walter.
Present.
Karen Goodman.
Present.
James Boudry.
Present.
Bruce Allen.
Present. Present.
Thank you. And Kenneth Urban.
Present.
Okay.
Now that activating the microphones is complete, Chair Kyle Mosier will call the meeting to order and will share some additional information about this meeting, and likely Manistee DDA board meetings for the foreseeable future will be conducted. Chair Mosier, we are ready to proceed with the meeting.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order at 8:07 a.m. Wednesday, April 8th. For verification of the board members in attendance, the recording secretary will ask for a roll call of Manistee DDA board members. Okay,
We did
that's
that.
fine. We'll
I
move
guess.
on. Thank you.
Okay.
As an important step in preventing the spread of COVID-19 virus, our Governor Gretchen Whitmer issued an executive order authorizing public boards in Michigan to conduct their meetings remotely. This is a critical step to help stop the spread. All aspects of how this meeting is being run is in compliance with the Open Meetings Act as modified by the executive order and has been reviewed by the city attorney. The city of Manistee is taking various steps to do our part during this pandemic, and this is one of them. We need to keep members of the public, our Manistee DDA board, and staff healthy. Therefore, no members of the public, Manistee DDA, or staff are present in the council chambers. We will now begin the meeting. At this time, board members, please clearly state your name and your motion. If you were interrupted during your motion, please repeat for the recording secretary. I would like to ask for a motion for the approval of the agenda.
Thad Taylor will make that motion.
Is there a second?
Jody Walter.
Kenneth Urban will.
I heard Jody Walter first. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, Kelly, please.
Tamara DePonio,
Present.
James Boudry,
Present.
Kelly, are you looking for a present or an aye?
I'm looking for a yes or a no to that motion that was just made. So let's, you want
Are
to
you-
start again?
Thank you.
Okay, so Tamara DePonio,
Yes.
James Boudry,
Yes.
Kenneth Urban,
Yes.
Karen Goodman, Karen Goodman,
I'm not seeing Karen on the call anymore.
okay. Barry Lind,
Yes.
Bruce Allen,
Yes.
Kyle Mosier,
Yes.
Thad Taylor,
Yes.
and Jody Walter.
Yeah.
All right, motion passed.
Thank you. Public comment. I see one person from the public is attending the meeting, Ariel from the Manistee News Advocate. Thanks for joining us, Ariel.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. No public comment.
All right. All individuals attending the virtual meeting wait in a virtual waiting room with their microphones muted. When it comes time for public comment, each person waiting in the virtual meeting room will be called by executive director. I'm going to move on.
Kyle, do you mind if we do take this pause? It looks like Karen called in on a different number.
Okay.
Good morning, phone number ending in 2013. Who am I speaking with?
It's Karen Goodman. My phone, I got dropped, so.
We're glad you're here. Go ahead, Kyle.
I think I'm moving down to election of officers, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have a nomination for the executive committee position treasurer for the Manistee DDA?
This is Thad. I'd like to nominate Tamara DePonio.
Jody Walter, I'd like to second that.
Okay.
Do we have any other nominations?
This is James. I'd like to nominate Barry Lynn.
Does that require a second for a nomination?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But I do believe Barry's already on the executive board as the secretary. So if he's appointed to the treasurer, then we would have to appoint someone to the secretary. So just, something to consider.
Right. Does anybody know if we would do that at this meeting, or does that have to wait a month?
I think this is Thad. I think it would probably have to wait a month because it hasn't been noticed on the agenda.
Okay. This is Kyle. Do the nominated board members need to accept the nomination? Caitlin?
Did we lose Caitlin? Or is she here?
I'm here. Let's ask for one just to be careful.
Ask for what?
Tamara, do you accept the nomination?
Yes, I accept.
Barry, do you accept the nomination?
Yes, I accept.
Okay. Caitlin, how?
Kelly, are you willing to take the roll call?
For the first one, and then we do the second
Well-
one? I'm sorry, I'm on.
We're going to do it. Yep, go ahead, Kyle. Ask 3 times to verify that there are no more nominations for the executive committee position for the treasurer. And after the 3rd time of no additional nominations, Kelly can
Do
start
we
the roll
have
call.
any more nominations for secretary position?
Treasurer
I'm sorry.
position.
Are there any more nominations for treasurer position? Are there any more nominations for treasurer position? Kelly, go ahead.
Okay, do I do those separately, Caitlin? Okay. So for the nomination of Tamara as the treasurer, Tamara DePony.
I apologize, Kelly. You can do a roll call and ask them who they would like. So you'd only have to do it once.
Okay, okay.
Caitlin, this is Thad. I think with 2 separate motions, you should take them a roll call individually.
I like that idea with the audio. That's fine. Thank you, Kelly.
Okay.
Thank you, Thad.
You're welcome.
So for the motion that Thad made to nominate Tamara DePonio as treasurer, which was seconded by Jody Walter. Tamara DePonio?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Karen Goodman?
Yes.
Barry Lind?
No.
Bruce Allen?
Yes.
Kyle Mosier?
No.
Thad Taylor?
Yes.
Jody Walter?
Yes.
And that was 6-3.
Because it is a separate motion, go ahead.
Okay, so the motion for Barry Lind as the treasurer, nominated by James Boudreau. Tamara?
No.
James Boudreau?
Yes. Yes.
Ken Urban?
No.
Karen Goodman?
No.
Barry Lind?
Yes.
Bruce Allen?
No.
Kyle Mosier?
Yes.
Thad Taylor?
No.
And Jody Walter?
No.
All right. And that was 3-6.
Okay. Thank you, Tamara, for being willing to do that. Do we have a need for for another person on the executive committee at this time? Caitlin's shaking her head no. Okay, so I'm going to move on to item 2, approval of the March 11 board meeting minutes. Do I have a motion for approval of March 11 board meeting minutes?
This is James. I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
Thad, I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? Go ahead, Kelly.
All right, Jody Walter,
Yes.
Bruce Allen,
Yes.
Ken Urban,
Yes.
Thad Taylor,
Yes.
Barry Lind,
Yes.
James Boudry,
Yes.
Kyle Mosier,
Yes.
Karen Goodman,
Yes.
and Tamara DePonio.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you. Item 3, approval of the March financial report. Do I have a motion for the approval of the March financial statements?
This is
Carrie
Kenneth
Goodman,
Urban.
I'll
Also
Thank you,
move.
Ken. Do we have a second?
This is
Karen
Thad. I'll
Good-
second the motion.
I heard a second from Thad. Thank you. Is there discussion on the financials?
This is Bear mentioned in the minutes that there are known discrepancies with the financial reports that Caitlin had emailed yesterday, which are planned to be corrected in the future.
Noted. Thank you, Barry. Anybody else? Okay, Kelly, go ahead with a roll call, please.
Okay. Kyle Mosier,
Yes.
Karen Goodman,
Yes.
Tamara DePonio,
Yes.
Jody Walter,
Yes.
Bruce Allen,
Yes.
Ken Urban,
Yes.
James Boudry,
Yes.
Barry Lind,
Yes.
Thad Taylor.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you, Kelly. Moving on to item 4, new business, request for deferral on the revolving loan with Jamie Catlett with J. Catlett and Company. Jamie Catlett, J. Catlett and Company is requesting a 6-month deferral on her current revolving loan with the Manistee DDA due to personal health concerns preventing the operation of her store in the near future. Please note her request letter attached for additional information. At this time, the Manistee DDA can approve the consideration of a 6-month deferral for the revolving loan account for Jamie Catlett, J. Catlett and Company. Is there a motion for that?
Karen Goodman will make that motion.
Thank you, Karen.
James, I'll second.
Tamara
I heard a second from James first. Thank you. Any discussion?
This is Barry. I think we need to be clear on what we are deferring. I think we should be explicit to say that we are deferring both payments and the accrual of interest for the 6-month period, and not just payments or vice versa.
Thank you, Barry. For the motion and the second, are you agreeable to that?
I'm agreeable. It's Karen Goodman.
Yes. This is James. I'm agreeable.
Okay, thank you. Any further discussion?
This is Ken Urban. Will the formal deferral notice include dates and specific payments that are part of the deferral?
Yes, during that 6-month time period.
So it'll be specific dates in the document.
The 6 months will include her normal monthly payment time. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. Anybody else? Hearing no other comments, go ahead with the roll call, Kelly.
All right. Thad Taylor,
No comments.
This is a roll call vote, Thad.
Oh, sorry. I'm ahead of the game. Yes.
Barry Lind,
Yes.
James Boudry,
Yes.
Yes.
Bruce Allen,
Yes.
Jody Walter,
Yeah.
Tamara DePonio,
Yes.
Karen Goodman,
Yes.
and Kyle Mosher.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Moving on to item 4 for board member comments. At this time, the executive director will call each member individually, asking for if board members would like to share comments at this time. Go ahead, Caitlin.
Thank you, Kyle. James, do you have any comments at this time?
I do not.
Thad, do you have any comments at this time?
No.
Barry, do you have any comments at this time?
Naturally, I do. Since the status of the budget, is not being discussed today, and I know we've been talking about it at the executive committee level. I just think that the whole board should understand where that is. Probably spending a lot more time talking about the budget at this time under normal circumstances. And I don't know if you want to update the board, Caitlin, on that, or if you want me to comment.
I'll make the comment that as soon as this upgrade goes through, we'll have the time to do it.
What upgrade are you speaking about?
The Zoom.
Okay, so to clarify for the board, we have purchased Zoom, and we'll have unlimited time.
Yes.
Thank
It
you.
wasn't registering originally. So I apologize. I wanted to verify that would go through. So Barry, it looks for our budget.
Caitlin, your audio is not working. Caitlin, can you hear us? Caitlin, can you hear us? Okay, she just messaged me and said that her call dropped. So I'm going to move on and ask for other board member comments while Caitlin restores her audio.
Kyle, maybe Barry, this is Karen Goodman, maybe Barry can speak to what he was wanting Caitlin to talk about.
Thank you, Karen.
Well, I mean, just very quickly, the city is basically, I think, taking a more flexible budgeting process. There's a lot that's unknown as it relates to our future budget, as probably is all budgets at this point. So I think what I've heard is we've got the time to do this as we have the information, and previous with regards to the city budgeting process are much more flexible at this point. And if Thad has anything to add, or Kyle, you can, but the work is ongoing. It's just there's a little bit more flexibility right now.
This is Thad. We, from the city's perspective, we still have the same timeline. Last night at our council meeting, the budget was introduced, and the point that both Ed Branford and I made to the council is that given the uncertain times we're in, it's understood that we're going to have to adopt a budget that will need to be amended going forward as we receive more information in terms of what our revenues are going to be. So we still, from the city standpoint, by charter, we still have to have a budget adopted by May 15th, but the point we're making is going forward.
Thank you, Thad.
Okay, I think we have Caitlin back.
I'm back. I apologize.
Okay, thank you. Any other comments in regards to the budget? Thank you, Thad and
Say that again.
just asking for any more comments on the budget.
Well, would you like us to go back down the roll call?
Yeah, if Kelly could ask for more board member comments on anything.
I'll go back. James, did you have any additional comments about the budget?
I do not.
Thad, did you have any additional comments on the budget?
No.
Barry, did you have any additional? Bruce, do you have any board member comments?
No.
Judy, do you have any board member comments?
Jody, is that who you meant?
Yes, thank you.
That's okay. And no.
Karen, do you have any more comments?
No, I don't.
Ken, do you have any board member comments?
Only that I'm excited to work with everybody and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks.
We're glad you're here. Tamara, do you have any board member comments?
Likewise, I just want to say thank you, and I will do all the work necessary to get myself up to speed and make sure I'm representing well on the budget and so forth.
Thank you. Kyle, do you have any board member comments?
Yes, I just wanted to officially welcome Kenneth Urban. Appreciate you volunteering and look forward to working with you. Thank you, Ken. And also, Tamara, just want to say thank you for volunteering to be our treasurer. No more comments. Complete list, Caitlin?
Yeah,
Okay.
our complete
Okay,
board
thank
list.
you. Any public comment?
Ariel, do you have a comment for the board?
Okay, here.
Ariel?
I'm hearing no. Okay.
No, sorry, I'll mute myself. Yeah, just go ahead and assume that I won't have any.
Okay,
ever.
thank you, Ariel. So I guess at this time, unless there are no other comments from the board or the public, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Karen Goodman will make that motion.
Ken Urban will second.
Got a motion from Karen and a second from Thad. Thank you all for attending. Have a great week.
Thank you.